Hey guys, to tell like it is, I heard a lot about what happened in the last game. The Toronto Raptors getting up in the first half, being favored by the referees, and then the Golden State Warriors go out on an 18 to nothing scoring run to begin the second half. And I wonder what the score line was at that time because um, I wonder what it says about the NBA Finals. I wonder if the Warriors had 73 points at that time. And see, because the main thing is that Stephen Curry is going to still go out and dominate, even if he has no Kevin Durant, even if he has no Klay Thompson. He is going to actually go out there and elevate the rest of his bench and go out and motivate him. And I'm going to get to the point and see if his life path has to do with a certain year numerology of this year. I have to really see what was going on with Stephen Curry. And then I can present it to you because the one thing with Steph Curry is that the 73rd win this year is going to win the Warriors the 73rd NBA Finals. Stephen Curry, born on the 73rd day of the year, March the 14th. And Stephen Curry is the guy to win the NBA Finals without Kevin Durant. And we show how much Stephen Curry still makes his team great without Kevin Durant. And it showed that Kevin Durant was just another link on an already strong team. In my opinion, the Houston Rockets were the second best team in the NBA. And they were the only team that stood a chance against the Golden State Warriors this year. I will still go with the Warriors in 5, even though there's a very strong chance that this series could conclude at Oracle Arena. I'm going to hold off on that and really give you the big preview for Game 5 if this series happens to be 3-1. Because in my opinion, in the Bay Area, Stephen Curry is going to show these fans the best basketball before they conclude a great era at a stadium with so many great memories. Before they move into the Chase Center and they leave Oakland, they are going to put together one last great show, and Stephen Curry is going to commemorate this place. And the Warriors' new arena, that's going to be a big concern. If there's going to be a false correlation, even if we see the end of the Warriors' era this year, they still see all of their dominance under the reign under Oracle Arena. It's like Chase. With Chase, you leave behind those memories. It's for how long can you carry them on with you to sustain them? And if players are going to join Golden State based on prior pedigree, whatnot, based on what the team has done. And the Bay Area is always a great place to live at. So that's something that makes it always really attractive. To be able to play with Stephen Curry, that could still be a solid tool to use to continue to bring in solid free agents. And I think there's a strong chance that we could see the Warriors become prime rivals with the LA Lakers, I think, in the future. And I think they will. The Golden State Warriors, I just think the only team that stood a chance was Houston. And so by that logic, I was going to stick with the Raptors in 5 because the Rockets end up losing in 6. So I'm still going to go with that. I mean, the series could conclude at Toronto. I wonder, will it? Or is it too good to be true in that the series has to end with a grand finale over at Oracle Arena? Kawhi Leonard is going to go off on one of those nights here. It's probably that one game that forces it to end in 6. And I may be wrong about Klay Thompson, that he may end up playing the next game, that he just had a bump and a bruise along the way. And, I want to say this series is going to end in 5, but most likely it would end in 6. I think that's a fair assessment. But to commemorate Steve Kerr and what he's done under the Phoenix Suns and to see them let loose of Steve Kerr, but I think Steve Kerr was in a lucky position to be able to have those draft picks, such as Draymond Green and Stephen Curry and Klay Thompson along the way, to have that general manager that went along to bring in those young players. The talent development part of the Golden State Warriors, they were doing something different, and they were sort of building off of what Don Nelson did with the high-paced offense, but Steve Kerr added a defensive element and more of a winning mentality and having mental toughness and having great chemistry at the same time. And that's what makes this Warriors team great without Kevin Durant. And they're just going to sustain it. And I just feel like the Warriors are going to have a 3-1 lead. Stephen Curry's going to play his best basketball. And I think that he is going to be really relaxed in getting his players in positions to make wide open shots. And he knows that there's more of a paint presence. DeMarcus Cousins going to make it really hard on Andrew Bogut, whatnot. Andre Iguodala banged up. It's going to be really fun to watch, but I think we'll see a lot of greatness from the Golden State Warriors in terms of the winning a three-peat. And, most likely it'll end in 6, but I'm going to go with the Warriors in 5 with Stephen Curry, just complete dominance. And I'm really hoping that for Stephen Curry's sake that he can go and dominate, but I don't know if Stephen Curry's going to relax and take it easy and allow them to force it to end in 6. We'll see, but I'd be really surprised if there is a Game 7. We just have to see it end in a dominating fashion because that's what the Golden State Warriors are. And it would just seem like 6 would be ideal, but I think it could end in 5, and I feel really confident about it because I still think the East is weak, and I think the West will be fine. I think the Lakers can beat anyone in the East next year.